Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today our topic is about learning Chinese. So our title would be Easy Chinese Class 1. As you may already knew it, the more Chinese characters you know, the better your Chinese will be. So today let's start from some basic Chinese characters. Well, first, I need to introduce my flow to you. Well, the first step is one core Chinese character. I'll provide one core Chinese character firstly, and then tell you different parts of this core character, which are also Chinese characters. And next step would be some pictures that can illustrate the meanings of these characters. And next, we'll get to know meanings and explanations for each characters, which for sure in English. And then we come to the pronunciations of these characters in Mandarin. So it would include weight system notes, which is to use English way to mimic the pronunciations of Mandarin. And next would be some follow me part. It means I'll read those Chinese characters loudly and you can follow me or just listen. And the next and the most difficult part would be the tones of different pronunciations of these Chinese characters, which we will not cover in this video because it would be a very big topic that we need an extra video to introduce it. So let's come to our first core Chinese character, which is Tian. Like this character is Tian. It means sky or heaven in English. So let's go through the first part of this character, like this green one. It means people. The pronunciation is 人. It looks like when people is walking. So take a look at this picture. It's someone who is walking, right? So this shape, if we conceptualize it, it means 人. It is 人 and means people in Chinese. The pronunciation is 人, and this is a weight system note. So if we add one stroke in the middle of 人, it means big. So it is this part of 天. So it looks like a kid with arms wide to describe how big the thing is, like this picture shows. So it means big. And if we add one stroke at the top of this kid, it means the thing above everyone's head. It is 天, the sky, or the heaven. It's like this way. We add one stroke at the top of a guy. So besides sky, it can also mean heaven. But in Chinese culture, it is more likely to describe the God in Western culture. For example, when American people say, God bless America, if we transfer that into Chinese culture, or Chinese people don't say God bless China, we say the sky or 天 bless China. So it doesn't mean God, but it means something similar to God in Chinese culture. So let's take a look at our next Chinese character, which is 灭. It means extinguish in English. So if we take out the lower part of this character, we get 火. It could be a noun or verb or adjective. So it means fire if you use it like a noun. Or it can mean a person raises his arms and yelling to express his anger. Take a look at the shape of this character. It just looks like fire, right? So it's something like this one. And it can also mean something that's on fire. Like some pop music stars, they are on fire now, like Beyonce or someone else. So if we add one stroke at the top of the fire, we get extinguish it, right? Imagine if you want to extinguish a fire, you can probably get something cover it, okay? So this is our core character, 灭. If we take a look at the comparison between traditional Chinese and simplified Chinese of this character 灭, we can notice some interesting things. For example, on the left side of this picture, it is 灭 in traditional Chinese, and this is the simplified Chinese. So the simplified Chinese is just something being taken out from the traditional Chinese, like the middle part of this character, right? It makes sense, like I said, some cover on the fire. It means extinguish. But the traditional Chinese, it also makes sense, or it makes better sense, I think. If we take a look at some strokes in this blue circle, we'll notice some interesting structure in Chinese character. No matter in traditional or simplified Chinese, once you notice this character, then this word has something to do with water, because this part means water, okay? So it makes sense, right? If you want to extinguish fire, you can cover it, or you can also use water to extinguish it. So these two characters mean exactly same in Chinese, but one is traditional one, another is simplified Chinese. And now we can combine these two Chinese characters, and we get our first Chinese word or Chinese phrase. It goes like 灭火. It means extinguish a fire. It's pretty straightforward, right? Well, every Chinese character we learned today, except this 灭, they are exactly the same in both traditional and simplified Chinese. Actually, the difference between these two writing systems is quite slight. So if there's some difference between these two systems, I'll illustrate it like this 灭. So every other one, like 火, or what we learned before, 天人大, they are all the same in two systems. Okay, these are all Chinese characters we learned today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your comments. And if you have more things about learning Chinese want to watch, just leave your comments. Thank you for watching. See you next time.